Did I have roaches? Yes.
Oh yeah. Alright. Whoa. I wanna make you mine.
What's up, Fairy God family? It's your boy, the Fairy God Braxton, and I am back for another video. If you're new, go ahead and join the family, and if you're returning, welcome back to the family function. So today, guys, I'm going to be giving you 10 tips or 10 things that I learned when I was 25, or 10 things I learned at the age of 25. Now, I'm only 26, so it's not like I matured that much more, but I feel like I really came into myself at the age of 25, and I really learned more of who I was or the things that I wanted. Overall, I was in a different mental space. So, I have a few notes here. If you see me looking down at my computer, it's just because I have a few notes here. So I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So the reason I'm filming this video is because I am now, again, like I said, 26, and at 25, that's that quarter life crisis, or that quarter life, okay, what am I going to do now? I'm now 25. I feel like now I'm officially grown. So like, what do I do from here? Or who do I want to be from here? And I don't know. I've been thinking about this video for a while, and I really wanted to film it. Now, this is just a little disclaimer, PSA. This is just my perspective. The things that I learned when I was 25, or the things that I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger, maybe before I turned 25. So if you guys are younger out there, or even if you guys are a little bit older than me, I hope these tips help you, or at least maybe you can even relate. The first thing, or the first tip I learned when I was 25 is it's okay to not know what you want to do with your life. So that can be career, that could be where you want to live, where you want to be, or who you want to be. That it's okay. You're only 25. You're at that quarter mark. You still have time to figure it out.
Who said that? Who said that?
I feel like, you know, when you're younger, you're working, or either you're in school, you're in college.
You went to college? All right, I'm very college educated. You didn't know, bitch?
Some of you guys are just graduated from college, or you're on your way to college. So you're like, I don't really know what I want to do in my life. I'm not really sure what's next. It's okay. Like, you will eventually figure it out. And if you can't, start journaling about it, or looking at different career paths, or reach out to people who work in fields that you want to be in, or, you know, talk to your friends or other people that you know. Or if you are in a job, talk to your colleagues, see what they're up to, see what they want to know. But it's okay to not know what you want to do, because eventually you will figure it out. And whether that's your own business, whether that's starting your, or whether that's being in corporate America, whether that's getting to the next position, or whether that's going back to school. And I'll get to that in a little bit later. Number two, this is a big one, especially for like my age group, my demographic, from like 25. No, I'm gonna say you from like, no, yeah, I said this is my demographic from like 23 to 28. We're all in this space, especially at 25. We're all in this space where we're like, okay, I'm not at where I'm supposed to be at. I'm supposed to be further along in life, or I'm supposed to have more than this, or I picture my life like this. Again, just like not knowing what you want to do, it's okay. For one, not being at where you want to be at tells me two things about you. You're not okay with where you are. You're not just like, okay, well, I'm working this 9 to 5 minimum wage job. I live on the streets. I'm good. Like, this is okay with me. I'm fine with that. It shows me that you want more out of life, that you want to grow more and do more. The second thing it shows me is that, or that it tells me, is that you know that life goes on after 25, or life goes on after 26, right? So it's okay to not be where you want to be at, because you would eventually get there. This is the time now to grind it out, to start planning, to start figuring it out, to figure out how I'm going to get to that next step. And for you, that could be manifestation journals. That can be, again, reach out to somebody else that you know. That could be talking it out to somebody. That could be a lot of different things, but it's okay to not be where you want to be, because eventually you will get there as long as you work hard to do it. All right. The third tip, start saving. I'm going to say it again.
Start saving your money.
Because you will be in a situation, I've been in a situation before, where you need something. It could be a car repair, it could be a deposit for an apartment and you don't have the money. I've been in a situation where my car caught a flat tire, not in the middle of nowhere, but it was maybe like 10 minutes away from my house, and I didn't have the money to immediately get it fixed. I didn't even have AAA, and I was younger then. This was when I was like 22, but I had to get somebody to come pick me up, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna wait till I get paid, and I'm gonna keep on checking my car, and when I get money, I'm gonna get my tire fixed. No, my car ended up getting towed off the side of the highway, and I had to pay more money to pick it up. So make sure that you have money saved up. The best thing that works for me, and I feel like it can work for a lot of other people, is take a little bit from your paycheck and put it in a separate savings account that you cannot see.
I'm legally blind.
Go a step further and set up your direct deposit that way. Put majority of your paycheck in your main account and put a small portion of that in your savings account. So that money goes directly from your job directly into that account, because in that way you don't see it. Even if you work for yourself, still put that money in an account where you cannot see it. Stash a little bit away, whether it's $150 every 2 weeks or $100 every week. Put that money away and start small. It doesn't have to be that much. It could be $60 and then work your way up. I think when I first started, I started at 60, then I worked my way up from there. So, and I feel like the more money you make, the more money you should be able to save, right? And let's put it away and have it there for emergencies. Or in that case, I want to get a house and I want to get a new car, so I'm saving for those things. So make sure you are saving for those things that you want to have, but you can't get them if you don't save, if you don't work hard for them. The fourth thing is, and this ties back to the first two things I said. Number 4 is it's not too late. Listen, it's not too late. I'm going to say that again. It is not too late. It's not too late to start your own business. It's not too late to start YouTube. It's not too late to go back to school. It's not too late to have a child. It's not too late. Stop letting other people put these Americanized standards on you. Period. If you want to start your own business, baby, now is the time. My cousin, she started a candle company, and I'm so proud of her for it. And she's over 25, and she is doing it. You know, and it takes a lot to start something up. But listen to this. You cannot do it until you start it. Even for me, take me for example, 26 now, and I just started my YouTube channel. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel since I was like 18, but I was always scared, or I felt like I didn't have the right equipment, or I didn't have the right money. And now look at me. I'm doing it. I may only have 50 subscribers, but hey, I'm happy with those people that watch my content, because I don't know, it just makes me proud. Like I something I wanted and I started it. And it's not too late. I have another friend, and I mentioned this in another video. I have another friend who started a clothing company. Again, she's over 25. I believe she's in her 30s, and she just started her own online boutique. It's not too late. Even on another note, it's not too late to get fit. It's not too late to start working out, eating right. It's this man on TikTok. I think he like 40 years old. If I can find his video, I will post it right here. This man is fine. 40 years old, and he looks damn good. And you can tell he take care of himself. He work out. He has great skin. Unlike me, but it's never too late to kind of get through things in order. 26 now, but I still want to finish school, because though I do want to make a career out of social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, though I do want to have a career in the social media field and realm, I think it's okay to still be educated and still to learn and grow different things that I don't know. Now, my degree, and that's going a little tangent, my degree is in business administration, but I'm thinking about changing it to advertising and marketing, or digital media and marketing, because that's what I truly love. Those are the things I want to develop. Fifth thing. This is number 5 or number 5th tip, or whatever you want to say. 5th thing. You will find love. Okay, even if you find love for a short time, you will find love. Do not rush it. People say this to me all the time, it will find you. And I think that is so true. Both of my relationships, the unhealthy one and the current healthy one, both kind of found me in a way. My first, I met him on Instagram. Randomly, we went on a date. We was together ever since. My current, we met online. We met, and we've been together ever since. Like, love will find you, and the right people will come in your life at the right times. Everybody isn't meant to be in your life for a long time. I'm going to tangent, this doesn't make sense. But you will find love. I'm trying to tell you, even if you don't find love, you will find somebody that's compatible for you, somebody that will understand you. You will find love, trust me. So there's no need to be depressed about it. There's no need to be, oh, I want a boyfriend, I want a boo. You will find love right now at 25, or if you're younger, it's the time for you to focus on you. So when God is ready, or when a higher power is ready, you will find love. But right now is the time for you to grind and focus on yourself and get the things you want to get. Okay? Okay. Number 6. Listen up. Y'all listening? No, for real, are you listening? Okay. Number 6. Do not let people tell you what you can and cannot do. Period. Don't let people tell you you can't do this, you can't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. You can do whatever you set your mind to. And I said this before my morning rant. You can do whatever you set your mind to. So don't listen to nobody else. Don't let them tell you that it's too late or it's too early or you can't do it, you too young, you too old. Forget all that. You can do what you want to do. Don't listen to anybody else. And it's about to tell you what you can't do. Use that as motivation. Use that as fuel to do the things you want to do, so you can look back and tell that person, or you can look back and say, hey, this person said I couldn't do it, and look at me now. Look at me now.
I'm getting paper. Look at me now.
Hey, okay. But for real, you can do what you want to do. Like, don't let nobody tear you down or deter you from what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Number 7. This might be a little sensitive topic to some of y'all. Don't be offended. This is just, again, this is my personal perspective, and I'm giving you guys some advice, and I'm telling you guys a little bit about myself at the same time. If you are 25 or older and you still live with your parents, 50-50 on this one. Part of me says it's okay. Part of me says it's time to move on. Now, the part of me that says it's okay to still live with your parents at 25 or older, or even if you're like in your 20s in general, is certain people have different circumstances. Some people can't leave home because maybe they're taking care of their parents. Some people can't leave home because they simply are not comfortable with doing so. Some people can't leave home because they have medical conditions, or there's things where they still need their parents to physically and mentally or financially take care of them. I get that, okay? On the other side of me, it's like, you're 25 now. If none of those things apply to you, you need to boss up. Even when it comes to financially, I used to work at McDonald's and a factory. And I got my first apartment. I believe I was 17 or 18. I got my first apartment. I think my rent was like $500 something. Now, did I have roaches? Yes. But it was okay because it was my first apartment. It was my own place. It was my own area. It was just my own. And I didn't have roaches for long. I had roaches. I reported the problem. They was gone. My first apartment was $500 something. It wasn't a decent neighborhood, and I could afford it. So your first apartment is not going to be what you see on TikTok. It's not going to be all glamorous, sparkly. It's not going to be like that. It's what your first apartment, honestly, it may not be the best, but it's what you make it, right? So it's like, hey, you may if your apartment $500, yes, it will be in the hood. Most likely it will be in the hood, or be 50 minutes away from work. But that is your place, and nobody can tell you what you can do. You can walk around naked. You can have boys over. You can have girls over. You can have parties. You can have dinners, functions. You can do what you want to do because it is your effing house. You get what I'm saying? So don't feel like, oh my God, I can't afford a nice place. It doesn't matter. If you want to live on your own, you can live on your own. You can make it work. Trust me. And like I said, and it probably will be in the hood. You may hear a gunshot or two. You may have to duck when you sleeping. But I've been there before. I used to tell myself it's just fireworks, like, because I was in my own place. So don't think that because you don't have the money you can live your own. And then even when it comes to like you're afraid. How are you going to get comfortable with living on your own if you never live on your own? How are you going to get comfortable with doing it? There's no way you can get comfortable with living on your own unless you try it out. even if you feel like, okay, I'm afraid, I want to try it out, try to find a month-to-month lease. Month-to-month lease are more expensive, but that may be good for you to get a tester of how it feels to live on your own. Month-to-month basically is a study you sign on a 12-month lease saying that I'm going to be embedded to this apartment for 12 months. You're going to say, I'm going to pay you rent month-to-month because at any point in time I can move out. So that's a month-to-month lease. So if you feel that you're not ready or you're not comfortable, maybe try a month-to-month lease. Also, too, like, again, coming back to the financial situations, if you know you want to move out on your own, start saving. Start saving now. Like I said before, start saving for the things you want. If you want your own apartment, start saving for that. But don't think you have to have buku money to live on your own. You don't. If you want to have something nice and fancy, that's great. But if you just want to have a place to lay your head at night and it's semi-safe, you know, find something in the hood, look on Craigslist, don't rent a room. Don't rent a room. That's not, okay, so I know that was random, but I just thought about it because I know some people rent rooms. I don't know about renting a room. Maybe a roommate. Maybe I never had a roommate before. I've never been a roommate type of bitch. You know what I mean? I've had me and my cousin lived together. That's my cousin. That's my family. That's my best friend. Me and my boyfriends have lived together. My ex and my current. But I've always been in a place where I was used to live by myself first before somebody else moved in with me. So I've never been like, oh, I'm moving in with you. It's always been like, I always have my own and I always invite people into my space. So I don't know, like maybe a roommate. I know roommates are very popular, especially in states like LA, even here in Atlanta. Like, you know, having a roommate is okay too. So you feel like you can't afford your own apartment, maybe try to room with like a friend or a family member. Try that out. You know, that's to get from each your parents' roof. It's time, baby. It's time to leave the nest. Baby, it's time to fly away. You can go. Thank you. Number 8. I know y'all probably already doing this at 25 or younger or a little bit older, but have fun. Baby, 25, you're in your prime. For me right now, I'm 26 now, but at 25, I was just getting in my prime, baby. That's mentally, physically, financially. I'm still struggling a little bit, but baby, you in your prime. Have fun, party, make new friends, talk to different people. When I go out, I am a social butterfly. I didn't used to be like that. And I'm only like that when I'm drunk, to be honest with you. But I talk to people. I mingle. I get to know people. I trade information. That's how you build your network. That's how you meet friends. That's how you grow your circle. Baby, have fun. Go out. Get a drink. Be with your girls. Be with your friends. Oh, shit. Go out by yourself. Where am I? Number 9. This ties back again to some of the stuff I talked about at the beginning. Start manifesting. Right? You know, I used to manifest a lot when I was little or younger, but I didn't know what it was. I used to tell myself, like, I want to live in an apartment in downtown Richmond. I want an apartment downtown Richmond. I used to say it all the time to everybody. If you knew me growing up, I used to say it all the time. I'm going to get an apartment downtown. And damn sure enough, I ended up getting an apartment downtown in Richmond. And I don't know, for some that was just a goal. I used to be on the bus growing up and I used to see these nice apartments. I used to love the city. So I used to be like, you know what, that's what I want. And I used to just say it all the time and say it to other people. And what I didn't know is that I was manifesting. I was manifesting the things that I wanted. And I didn't necessarily know how I was going to get there or what I was going to have to do to get there. But I ended up just getting a great job and it afforded me to be able to live at where I wanted to live. But I think subconsciously and the universe knew the things I wanted. So it just pushed me to get to those things. So start manifesting. For example, manifestation. I'm claiming it. Next year, I want a new place and I want a new car, preferably a BMW or a Jeep. I'm putting it into the world. So if BMW or Jeep you watching, baby, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. That's what I want. I want a house as well. So I don't know if that's gonna be a 2021 goal or a 2022 goal, but I also want a house as well. So manifest. Write down these things. Start a manifestation journal. Make sure you say positive affirmations, and yeah, it's okay to be alone. Tip number 10, it's okay to be alone. Because this is the time, again, like I said, your time to grind. It's your time to shine. You're in your prime. It is okay to be alone. Period. So this is the time, honestly, where you are getting to know yourself. You're coming into adulthood, so it's okay to be in that space where you're by yourself. You get to think differently. You get to know yourself on a different level. It's okay to vibe out and be by yourself. So, all right, guys, that was my 10 tips or 10 things I learned when I was 25. I really hope that this helped you out. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is not really different content for me, but I'm trying to just put out more content. I know I say that all the time, but honestly, it's hard to think about like video ideas and things that match my channel organically. I don't want to just do random vlogs, or even though I love vlogging, but nobody likes my vlogs.
Aren't I always in the studio working on music that nobody buys? So,
wow. Or cooking with me videos, or that's things like that, because that's not my brand, you know, per se. And I feel like also I'm still like in that rhythm of like finding out my brand, finding out what I want my channel to be. So just bear with me, be patient, but I know consistency is key. That's why I got my ass up today and put some clothes on to film this video for you guys. But I really hope you took something from this video. I hope it was insightful. If you do have any tips or something that you want to tell people, like, hey, this is what I learned when I was 25, or this is one thing you should do when you're 25, please put them down below, because those tips help people. They help me, they help other people. So please share your knowledge, share your insight, or if you have questions for me about living on your own, or some more things I learned, or what can you do, put them in the comments below and I would definitely answer them. I don't have a lot of comments on my videos, so I'm definitely going to see your comments, so put it down below. If you're not subscribed, I would really love for you to subscribe. I'm going to put 2 videos either right here or right here, so go ahead and watch those if you have the time, which I know you do. And I really appreciate you guys for being here. As always, I will try to see you guys in the next one. Peace.